Welcome back. 27 airplanes representing the largest number of aircraft ever to be received as a group recently touched down in North Eleuthera for the annual Bahamas fly-in. The 27 planes brought some 60 people to Eleuthera and included the pilots, their spouses, and guests. As in the past, the trip served as an introduction on flying to the Bahamas for a large percentage of the group, many of whom have never flown over the ocean before. The organizers wanted to make the experience as smooth as possible, as well as create an atmosphere of fun and camaraderie between the pilots, who are all owners and operators of a Cirrus aircraft. Pilots participating in the fly-in arrived from cities throughout the United States as far west as California. Well, acquiring Crown land in the Bahamas continues to spark comments from many. While land is available in the various family islands over in Andros, there is said to be much land to possess. And the Bahamas Agricultural and Industrial Corporation is making it possible for many to develop their dreams there. In this report, Julian Gibson speaks to BAIC's Andros manager, who explains how the process works.
Andros is well known as the Big Yard, and with plenty of real estate to discover on that island, Bahamians are being encouraged to take advantage of this opportunity to help develop Andros.
We have 21 lots here, all 2 acres, and these are reserved for Bahamians who want to invest in business. Any type of business you want to do in Andros, the property here is available. We supply you with a property, not buildings. Come with a plan. We give you the property, lease it to you, 5 years, 10 years, at minimum price, and you're on a roll.
For persons, how easy it is?
This is BIC. This is not lands and surveys. So we gotta. You make an application to my office, you will hear from us in at least a month. It takes at least a month to get a response, and maybe another month or 2 to get your lease documents. Once you're serious, and you pay the lease, you'll be ready to roll. This is not a 3-year, 4-year, 5 years to respond. We respond actually in 4 weeks. It's very easy because BAIC really want to encourage entrepreneurs. We want to create some job opportunities for Bahamians, not only Androsian but Bahamians throughout this country.
And when you look at the island of Andros, there are many business ventures one can go into.
Look at all this pine forest around here. We can do charcoal manufacturing. We can do lumber for furnitures. We can do lumber for fence posts. And look at the sponge industry, and there's a lot of things we can do with our natural resources. We can cut hardwood, mahogany and horse flesh and other hardwood to make furniture. So these are areas that we can encourage a lot of entrepreneurship in Andros and throughout the Bahamas. Look at the conch shells. We had 2 young men a year ago who were manufacturing lime, lime that you do your house with, a very good quality lime from boiling conch shells. And that is another area that we can create some employment opportunities.
Reporting for ZNS News, I am Julian Gibson.
Meantime, the country's future scientists, pilots, businessmen, and even law enforcement officers could all be found at St. Andrew's School annual exhibition. In tonight's feature report, Altaviz Munnings tells us that technology at its best was on display.
It took 6 weeks for Year 6 students at St. Andrew's School to mount the annual Primary Years Program, or PYP, exhibition, where you could find information on basically anything, like bush medicine, computers, astronomy, crime, and the environment, among other disciplines. This year's theme was How the World Works, with the emphasis on technology and its many applications in today's world. And St. Andrew's Year 6 coordinator, Jill Skates, noted how the students worked hard to produce their best work.
It showcases their learning, it gives them the confidence to believe in themselves, and it gives them the chance to shine and produce what they're capable of.
Nearly 60 students composed their own ideas and created, designed, researched, and interviewed in order to produce an amazing variety of displays. The 6 of them we spoke with admitted it was grueling, but all worth it.
I learned that the exhibition did take a lot of work, and it did take that you have to be committed to working in a group, but you have to be respectful of other people's ideas.
I'm doing home security, where we talk about how alarms keep advancing as burglars keep learning how to get through alarm systems. There's a need for change, at least monthly.
I learned how airplanes evolved over the past, say, 100 years, and also I learned how airplanes travel faster and how more efficient they've become.
It was a little bit of work, but it was fun. I learned that you have to work hard in life to get the things you want to do.
I learned a lot. I learned better how new devices have an impact on the world through business, and I learned how consumers have handy access to business through devices.
You never know what you're going to find out when you research a lot of things, and certain projects you never really thought were interesting, you can find out there was so much more to it.
Altaviz Munnings, ZNS News.